Black folk been dying and they gonna keep dying. The police been firing and they gonna keep firing. The government been lying and they gonna keep lying. Propaganda, news channels, that shit is all for show. Camera phone videos is like all we know. Diluting what the eyewitness might really say because the whole world saw a murder yesterday. Now your account ain't what it used to be. According to them, your eyes can't adjust to the violence that you used to see. Police brutality is all in your mind. And the tactics that they use only look worse and rewind. People die every day, you should get used to it. Hands behind your back, face down, they still say you shoot. Can't breathe, need where your neck be like why you moving. Kids in your car headed home like what you doing. Like why you chilling? Your feelings. Why you smiling when I'm so serious? I hate patrolling your space. Like why you living? Stop asking questions. Why you filming? You look suspicious. I think you dealing. Step out the car. Fit the description. Someone I feel I need killing. Blood on the curb. I need it spilling. Another civilian. Another not guilty. Another t-shirt. Another rap lyric. Another life gone. I can't forgive it.
Yo, where we at? It is Tuesday, December 20th, 2016. Happy Tuesday. Kind of testing out the mic range here for some things. Like I said, we're going to try to do a little different direction with the show next year. We're going to try to get some guests in here and have some open conversations. One-on-one or group conversations, because I know everybody just gets tired of hearing my view and what I think, like what I think matters. No, it don't. It only matters to me, and for me that works. But we want to get the opinions of everyone. We don't want to talk as much about these obstacles that are in our way. But if we talk about them, we'll talk about obstacles that we need to move out of our way and a different way we need to approach things. Because Donald Trump is your president. Electoral College went ahead and pushed it through, and, you know, it is what it is. The rich people have spoken. The enslavers of this country have spoken. And we right back. Some people say it's that step back 50 years for us. You act like we made a lot of steps from the 50s. Truth be told, we just remained a lot more quieter just to get a little bit. And that's where we really want to focus on what's our problem. Why do we have people rushing out, well, black people rushing out to see Donald Trump? I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. Maybe it's the morality, and like I say, people will sell off morality for money. I don't know how much it would cost for me to meet with Trump. It doesn't seem worthwhile for me to even want to meet with this man. I don't care who he is. I know what he's done and his behavior over the years, so I can stand in judgment and say, this man's full of shit. He's a rock thrower. He's a bullshitter. He's a con artist. He's no better than a lot of the people that you see in jail cells. He's no better than a slave owner. And everybody say, well, you're making it a race. It is a race thing. Let's stop bullshitting in America. All the little nationalists woke up and said, we're going to have our country back. He flamed the flames of racism. Let his little nationalist people go out there with this, let's make America great again. Racist shit. Denounce nobody. And here we have. So why are black people meeting with Donald Trump? Jim Brown says, well, I got this network thing and I'm trying to get this off the ground, and he's offered some money toward that. Fuck him. Take your fight to the people or keep your fight with the people. a lot of people may say, we don't want nothing from this dude. So it's no need for meetings, Kanye. What is the time for black people? It's a time for us to start standing up, speaking out, and, you know, stop bull crapping around here with our so-called white friends in America. Let's be unapologetically black next year. How about that? Let's be who we are. Let's be black people. Let's not let our white friends off the hook when they say something that you know isn't right, or they try to get you to go along with some bull crap that's not going to benefit you or yours. This is how we're going to start to build back the community, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in my Village Project report that I'm going to present. Not today, but at a later date. The first thing we got to do, we got to come back together as a community, and that means whether you snoozy and got your money and got your degrees and all that, you're going to have to come to the table with the dude that's just getting out of jail to give him some support, to give him some direction. You know, I know King and everybody fought for this great integration that we were supposed to get and have, but he came to Chicago and said this is it's the most evilest, segregated city that he had ever been in. And he also started to realize maybe we're on the wrong track with these people, because even the people of his time were BSing, giving everybody support, money, funds, grants, writing about what we were going to get on a piece of paper. You're going to get some equal rights and some equal employment, and you're going to get this and you're going to get this, and never gave it. So when people are talking about, well, look at Hillary and them, they didn't get the money down to Haiti. Look at America and what they haven't done here in America. You know, it's a lot of deflection, and if you people care to even read up on that, you'll understand that was George Bush Foundation, that was the Hillary Clinton Foundation, that was the UN Nation, and that was your United States of America joint venture. So, the way I understand it, no money was ever cut that was supposed to be cut. Who knows what goes on behind closed doors? But I don't want to get too far off what I'm saying here with us as black people. No matter how rich and everything you are, you cannot separate yourself from who you are. I'm going to recommend a couple of interviews that I hope everybody will get a chance to see. One was with Serena Williams and Common, and talking about race and identity. And you know, one of her statements was, "I'm proud to wear this color every single day." Me too. I wouldn't change being black for no amount of money in the world. I definitely wouldn't want to be white. I don't see the culture in that. I don't see the excitement in that. I like our culture. I don't like the way we sell it off sometimes, or market it off, or whatever we do out here in the world now. But I'm just hoping that we all start to stand up and speak out. Silence is a form of betrayal. Oprah spoke with Michelle Obama. I guess it was her farewell address on CBS last night, and it's a good interview. It's about both these interviews are about 45 to 50 minutes long, but you ain't doing nothing, so go ahead and watch them. And she has some frank moments in there, and she did the political dance that she needed to do, and it says, I like the one line she said in there where she says, "Now we know what hopelessness feels not like." Because supposedly we had these great 8 years with Obama, who was bringing change and hope to America. And now America has turned right back around and said, fuck that shit. We going back to where we know what we like. We finna make America great again. And you chose the most unscrupulous person on the planet, as far as I'm concerned, to put in the White House. And I'm not gonna let people escape the rape allegations that were dropped right before the election, because I'm sure Trump writes checks and it's okay. We're not gonna forget the discrimination lawsuits because Trump brought a check and he said it's okay. We're not gonna forget his failed businesses and his failure to pay everybody because I wrote a check and it's okay. So for everybody out there that's accepting these checks, that's y'all man. Roll with them. Y'all in control for the next 4 years. All I can do is say how I'm going to survive for the next 4 years. How my family going to survive for the next 4 years. How is black people going to survive for the next 400 years. We just had eight years of a black president, and I heard no reparations bills pushed forward. America's basically telling you, and you not gonna get it, nigga. You where we want you to be. You're separated from each other. You have no glue that's holding you together. The ones of you that are successful are so busy trying to get into our world and accept what we say that they have no time to focus on you people that are struggling down here. And while you're struggling down here and all that, boom, we got the prison system in full effect. Stocks just went up. The funny and crazy part about all this is we all came together on the boat, all chained together, all suffering the same atrocities in this country for 300 years. I had a discussion with some of my friends on the train, and I said, you know, you can live in the present day now and everything, and that's great and that's fine. But the bottom line is, you're not who you're supposed to be because of what happened to your ancestors. And I told them, I said, you'll never realize that until you actually meet some Africans or have some African friends and go to their house and check out how they live and check how they're connected to their culture and how they are connected with their language and everything, and they know what their homeland is, and they look at you and you don't know shit because you're just a carbon copy of what they are, but your behavior is what was indoctrinated to you over 300 years in a white slavery system here in America. They the ones taught you this is how you got to be to survive. You can't be yourself. You got to be what we say you can be. And then maybe we'll give you something. It's outrageous. And it's all on us. It's all on us that we can't collectively come together and do things that need to be done in a collective manner. Like when Harold Washington was elected mayor, I remember my teacher was telling me, he said they had been working on it for 6 years as a group, trying to pull in other constituents and things to make this happen. He said, you watch, Mr. Robinson. Harold Washington will be the mayor of Chicago. I didn't get to vote for Harold the first time because I wasn't turning 18 until a week after the election, or a couple of weeks after the election. So I didn't get to vote at that time. So I saw a movement happen, and I saw this man elected mayor. I haven't seen anything like that in Chicago since, because we're getting caught up with the money and the success and the individuality, and these things don't exist in community settings. It's just like a woman who's married that'll say, I'm independent. And you have to look at it like she's crazy. What do you mean? You married. Independent means single. You can't be married and independent. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work that, okay, I'm taking care of my family, screw the rest of the community. It doesn't work like that. That's individual family in the community, which means grouping. If everybody in the group is surviving, then the group is uplifted. If one person in the group is surviving and everybody else is struggling, you got an issue. And so that's some of the things we're going to talk about with the project. I'm trying to decide I want to do that Thursday and get it out the way and start the new year with some fresh topics. I may just do that, or we may just do it next Tuesday. Either way, you know, we appreciate everybody for viewing the show. Have a happy holiday out there. Stay out of trouble. We will see you Thursday, one way or another. Love, peace, soul, and we out of here.